with your first topic, that is introduction to the number system. As we all know, what are the different number systems are there, okay, and what is the use of the number system. Here are the points we will cover after this lecture. That is number system, types of number systems. These are the different types of number systems and conversion from one number system to other number system. In this lecture, I will cover these points. Okay. Then this is the analog and digital signal. Whenever we are using digital electronics, in terms of digital electronics, whenever we are sending some data from one end to other end, that particular data will be sent in the form of signals. Okay. Then the signals are of two different types, analog signals and the digital signals. Then first of all, you should know what is the meaning of analog signal and the digital signal. What are the differences between analog and the digital signal? I think you all know about these systems and the signals. The systems which uses analog signals are known as analog systems, and the systems which uses digital signals to transmit from one end to other end, then that particular systems are known as digital systems. Okay. Analog systems are the physical quantities or the signals may vary continuously. This figure shows the analog signal and this figure shows the digital signal or the discrete signal. Okay. Means what? In the analog signal, your signal will be continuous. Means for each and every time, your signal is having different type of magnitude. And in case of digital signal, it is discrete time and different infinite number of quantities, physical quantities are there in the analog signal, and the finite number of physical quantities are present in the digital signal. Okay, the physical quantities or signals are assumed only discrete values in the digital system. Okay, and it has greater accuracy than the analog signals. I will just one example. I would like to give one example for this. Suppose we are using analog signal for the transmission purpose, then the different type of noises will get added into the signal. Okay, and we are not getting the clear input output at the receiver end in the case of analog signal. But in case of digital signal, your data is in the form of digital. That's why the noise added into the digital signal is very less than the analog
हॅलो मॅम,
signal.
वॉइस क्लिअर नाही येते. हॅलो मॅम,
हॅलो
वॉइस क्लिअर, आवाज क्लिअर नाही येते मॅम तुमचा.
हॅलो, आता येतोय का?
नाही मॅम,
हॅलो, आता येतोय का?
ब्रेक होतोय मॅम.
थोडं थोडं ब्रेक होते.
हॅलो,
ब्रेक
आता
होतोय
येतोय
मॅम.
का? आता येतोय का?
हो
हॅलो,
आता येतोय. येतोय
क्लिअर
येतोय.
येतोय?
हो
क्लिअर
मॅम
येतोय?
येतोय. हो.
ओके 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 ओके, ठीक आहे. This slide, I will explain this slide again. Okay, this slide shows the different types of signals. Whenever, yes, am I audible now? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Yes
Yes,
मॅम.
okay. I will start with the lecture. Okay. This slide shows the different type of signals, that is analog signal and the digital signal. Okay. Analog, we know actually these type of concepts are already covered in your previous syllabus or in your previous semester. That is analog signal and the digital signals. When we are learning digital electronics, it is very important that what type of data you are going to send, what type of data you are going to operate. Okay, these are the different types of data or the systems. The system which uses analog signal, that particular systems are known as analog systems, and the systems which uses digital signals to transmit, to operate on the signals, that particular systems are known as digital systems. Okay, this is the way. First diagram shows the analog signal and the second one diagram shows the digital signal. Infinite number of distinct values are there in the analog signal and finite number of distinct values are there in the digital signal. This is the basic difference between analog and the digital signal. When we are considering analog signal, different values are there at time of t is equal to, suppose this is the x-axis shows time t, varying time t, and y-axis shows value of the particular signal. Okay, then as per the value of t, different type of infinite number of values are there in this case. Okay, but in case of digital signal, discrete number of finite number of values, magnitudes are there in case of digital signal. We will see one example. Suppose we are using communication, okay, means digital communication and the analog communication. When we are considering the analog signal to transmit from one end to other end, okay, but sender and receivers are far from each other, okay, but when sender sends the data with analog signal, at the receiver end it will receive the data with noise, okay, we are not getting the actual data what the data is sent from the sender side. In case of analog signal, more noise will get added into the signal, okay, but in case of digital, because the data is stored in the magnitude of that particular signal, but in case of digital signal, data is stored in the different type of distinct values only, okay, not in the amplitude. This is the amplitude of the signal, okay, the data is stored in the analog signal in the form of amplitude of that particular signal. But in case of digital signal, the data is not stored in the amplitude of that particular signal. That's why when we are using digital signal in the communication, less amount of noise will get added into that and will get the accurate data at the receiver end. That's why the accuracy, greater accuracy is there in the digital signal or the digital system as compared to the analog system. Okay. Then next we will see the binary digital signal. As we know, the binary digital signal is a digital signal which is having only two distinct values. Binary, the name suggests it is having only two distinct values, either 0 or 1. Okay, we will take one example why this syllabus is introduced in your, why this subject is introduced in your syllabus in the second year. Actually, whenever we are using in day-to-day life, bulb is one of the examples, or electricity is one of the examples, or your computer is one of the examples. Okay, the data is stored in the computer in the form of zeros and ones. That is only the binary data we are going to store, or the data is stored in the system, that is in the binary form. Okay, and in case of electricity or in case of bulb is have only two states, either bulb is on or bulb is off. Okay, or we can consider another example, that is your examination. When you study hard, you'll get pass. Okay, that's why examination is again having two different states, either fail or pass. That's why you should know what is the actual circuit is present behind the electricity or behind the bulb. That's why this particular syllabus is introduced in particular topics are introduced in your syllabus. Okay, here words are the false or the true. Okay, then either the bulb is on or off. The binary values are represented by the values either 0 or 1. This is the signal where that signal is having either value 0 or 1, and in between 0 and 1 undefined values are there. We are not considering that value. Your actual data is going to stored in the case of either 0 or either 1 level. Okay, then the number system. We will see the number system, your actual point from your syllabus. There are four different number systems are there, that is the decimal number system, binary number system, octal, and the hexadecimal number system. Whatever I have written the number inside this bracket, these are the base used by the number system. The decimal number system has base 10, binary number system has base 2, octal number system has base 8, and hexadecimal has base 16. Okay, what is the base? Can you tell me? Base is also called as the radix of the number system. But what is the purpose of base? Can you tell me? Can anyone? Yes? Hello? Kunal Dashpute? Tell me about base of a number system. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what I have asked, base is related to value, but what value? Okay, okay. 10. Decimal number system has base 10 means the decimal number we can form with the help of 10 number of distinct values only. Means the decimal numbers have 10 different symbols. We can present any decimal number with the help of these symbols only. We can't use another symbols, that is A, B, D, F in the decimal form. Okay. Base shows the number of distinct values that particular system is having. Okay, here decimal means decimal has base 10. That's why the 10 distinct values are there while we are representing any decimal number. Okay, similarly binary number system has base 2 means it is having only two distinct values. When we are considering binary number can uses only two distinct values to represent. Okay, and the maximum lowest value of the decimal number is 0. And what about the highest value of any number system? We just have to subtract 1 from your base. Okay, consider the decimal number has base 10, then 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. That's why 9 is the highest value of the decimal number which we have to use to represent the any decimal number. Okay, similarly the binary number has base 2. That's why base minus 1, that is 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. The maximum value of binary number is 1 and start with 0. That's why only two numbers are or two symbols are there to represent any binary number, that is 0 and 1. Similarly for the octal has base 8 means what? Base minus 1, that is 8 minus 1, that is equal to 7. 7 is the maximum value of the octal number system and start with 0 means lowest value is 0 and highest value is same 7. Similarly, in the case of hexadecimal number, base is 16, base minus 1, that is 16 minus 1 is equal to 15, means total 15 symbols are there to represent any hexadecimal number. But in case of decimal number, we are representing only from 0 to 9. That's why how to represent 10 in the hexadecimal number? Just by using capital A, we can represent 10. By using capital B, we can represent 11. Using C, we can represent 12, like this. For representing 15, we can use F as in the hexadecimal number system. Okay. And only binary number system can be used by the computers, and the remaining are just for the simplicity. These remaining number systems are implemented or designed just for the simplicity. Okay. Then next one is the number system. We will see one by one number system in brief. That is the decimal, binary, octal, and the hexadecimal number system. This is example of a decimal number system. Okay, that is 97142. But when we have to decompose the given number, then we have to just multiply each digit of the number from right side. Okay, from right to left. We have to consider unit place number. Unit place number is 2. Then multiply that digit by 10 raised to the power 0. Similarly, for the tens place number, that is 4, we have to multiply that number by 10 to the power 1, and we have to multiply each digit by the 10 to the increasing power of the 10. Okay, in this case we can find out or decompose the value of decimal number. Okay, and we can get the actual value just by adding each and every digit. Okay, there are 4 different systems of arithmetic which are often used in the digital circuit. Now we'll see the next, that is the decimal number system. I have already told about the base, that is it is also called as radix. While the lecture, you should have notebook and pen. Okay, remember you should have notebook and pen, and you should take a runnable notes in your book. Okay, that is number system. Number system is having base 10. Base is also called as radix, and the 10 distinct values are there to form any decimal number. Start with 0 to 9. 10 different symbols are there. Okay, then decimal digit position, that is integer and fraction. We know any decimal number can be represented with the help of fraction numbers. Here 512 is the decimal number and 0.75 is the fraction number. And how to get the values of each digit? Just by multiplying 10 to the power. Okay. And from decimal point to the left side, we have to multiply each digit with 10 to the power, positive power of 10. And from decimal point to the right side, we have to multiply each digit to the negative power of 10. Okay. Actually, you know this very well. Now we will see the next number system, that is binary number system. Binary number system has base 2, that is the radix. Okay, the distinct values are 0 and 1. Then the weight, that is base to the position. How can you find out weight here? Suppose 10101. Okay, this is your binary number and decimal point is present in between this 0 and 1. Okay, then you have to find out the actual positional weight of each and every bit. Then this one bit means from the decimal point, this one is present. Okay, that is the 10th place bit. Then that bit should have multiplied with 2 raised to the power 0, that is 0. Okay, then again here 2 raised to the power 1 and 2 raised to the power 2. Okay, and these are the different positions at particular location of the bit. Here 1 means 2 raised to the power 0, 2 means 2 raised to the power 1, 4 means 2 raised to the power 2. And here 2 raised to the power minus 1, 2 raised to the power minus 2. Means this 2 is having weight 2 raised to the power minus 1 and 0 is having weight, positional weight, that is 2 raised to the power minus 2. Okay. Then collection of 4 different bits are known as nibble and collection of 8 different bits are known as byte. Collection of 16 bits are known as word. Okay, means 4 different bits, collectively 4 different bits is called as nibble, 8 different bits are called as byte and 16 different bits are called as word of a binary number. Okay, then this is the decimal number. How can you represent the given decimal number? 1439. We can represent it by just multiplying the given number, each and every digit multiply. Start with one's positional or the one's place number, that is 9. Just multiply that 9 with 10 raised to the power 0 similarly, and we can just decompose the given decimal number. Okay. Then next one is the octal number. Octal number has base 8, means the distinct values are from 0 to 7. Okay. Here is the octal number 512.72. Then how can you represent that? Just by multiplying each digit by 8 raised to the power. Okay. And again here similarly we can consider positive power of 8 from decimal to left side and negative power of 8 from decimal to the right side. Okay. All of you getting it? Then the hexadecimal number. Okay. Okay. Then the okay. Again, similarly, hexadecimal number has 16 base. 16 base means total number of distinct values are 16. The lowest value is 0. That's why the highest value is 16 minus 1, that is 15. And it can be represented by 10 is represented by A and 15 is represented by capital F. Okay. And then how to decompose the given hexadecimal number? Just by multiplying each and every digit by power to the base 16. Okay. Base of the hexadecimal number is 16. That's why 16 raised to 0 for the 10th place digit and 16 raised to minus 1 for the digit which is next to the decimal point. Okay. We will get the final value of your decimal or the hexadecimal number in the form of this capital A, capital E or F. Okay. Then conversion. Conversion. We can convert any number system from any number system. Okay. If we suppose your example is having decimal number and you have to convert it into the octal number, into binary number or into hexadecimal number. Just tell me, is it covered in your previous syllabus? Can you tell me? Conversion is covered in your previous syllabus or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know how to convert any decimal number into any radix? Means any number system, either octal number, binary number, or hexadecimal number. Can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Suppose write down one example. All of you, I think you all are having pen and page, notebook. Yes? Do you have pen and notebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then start. Take one decimal number and convert the given decimal number into binary number. Okay? Your decimal number is 67. And give your answer in the chat box. I will give you 2 minutes for this. All of you getting it? What is my question? You have to convert 67 decimal numbers into binary number. Okay, start. I want answers from each and everyone. Why different answers are there? Yes, your time is over. Yes. Can anyone tell me which is right? Because few students have given answer 1, 4 times 0, double 1, and few are given answer 1, triple 0, 0, 1. I think Priyanka Vidate has given answer 1, 4 times 0, 1. Okay. Is it right, Priyanka? Okay. Sheetal Jagtap given answer 1, 4 times 0 and 2. 2 is right. Is it binary, valid binary number? Yes? Is it valid? Priyanka Vidate, I'm asking to you. Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay.
I have corrected it later on.
Okay.
Because
But
of
Karthik
time.
Narayan gives answer 1, 1, 4 times 0. Is it right, Karthik?
Hello, ma'am. Trying, ma'am. Is it
Is
correct
it
or
right
not?
or not? Yes?
I'm trying. Yes.
You are trying. Okay. your final answer is 1, 4 times 0, 1, 1. Okay, and so many students are, number of students have given the right answer, correct answer, but few of you have given the incorrect answer. Okay. Okay. Now we'll start with your next presentation. We can convert, I will just give a brief introduction how to convert any number system from any number system. Okay, then this is the, we can convert decimal number into octal number, binary number or hexadecimal number. You just have to remember what is the base of that particular number system and what are the different distinct values we can use to represent any number system. Because binary number system has base 2, that's why only 2 distinct values we can use to represent any binary number. Okay, and what the student given the answer, that is that answer is having 2 number, but 2 is not, 2 symbol is not valid in the binary number system. We can use only 0 and 1. Okay, then next one is the decimal to binary number system. How to convert? Is it visible?
No, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. एक second, better. I will present it. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay. Here is the conversion. We will see any base to the decimal, means if we want to convert any base number system to the decimal number system, means here input number can be octal number, can be binary number, can be hexadecimal number, and here your output number will be the decimal number. Okay, if you want to convert any base number system to the decimal number system, we have to just multiply each digit by its weight. Okay, we have to just find out the positional weight and add that weight to get the final decimal number. Okay, in case of binary number, if the number here, number is given in the form of binary, okay, 1011.11. Okay, and this is the base. It represents the base, that is base 2. Okay, the given number is binary number and you have to convert it into decimal number. Then just multiply each digit by 2 to the power 1, 2 or increasing power of 2. Okay, similarly here decimal point is given, then start from decimal point only and towards the towards left side. Okay, and this is your first one, then multiply that one by 2 raised to the power 0, then multiply the next one by 2 raised to the power 1, then 0 is multiplied with 2 raised to the power 2, and last one, 1 is multiplied with 2 raised to the power 3. Okay, and from the decimal point towards the right side, you have to multiply each digit by negative power of 2, means 1 into 2 raised to the power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to the power minus 2 will get the final answer, that is 11.75, which is in the form of decimal number. In this way, we can convert any binary number into the decimal number. All of you getting it? Can you convert any binary number into decimal number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I will give one example. Just write down this example. Sorry. 1101. This number is given in the form of binary. Okay. And you have to convert it into the decimal number system. Can you convert it right now? Start and tell me the answer. 12 is not right, huh? Prajwal Ahir given a wrong answer. 12 is not right. Srushti Patil is also given 12, but it is not right. Yes, 13 is the right answer. And okay. And number of students given the correct answer. Okay. At least you should know what mistakes you are making now. Okay. If you are aware about your mistakes, you cannot or you will not make it again. Okay. That's why it is a purpose. Now, this is your right answer. This is your answer. Just note your answer. Your answer is 13. Just multiply each digit by to the power 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, टाइम संपला आहे का? नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला मी पुढे कंटिन्यू करेल. ओके. ओके.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Just tell me about all of you getting this digital electronic subject. If you have any query about this subject, then you can contact me personally also. Okay? Okay. Chalo then. Okay, I will leave the meeting now. Chalo, bye.